Hi, this week we're thinking about a passage in Luke chapter 15, which is two parables about being lost. When we look at parables, these are pithy little sayings or stories that Jesus uses to help us have a clear and quick insight. We might begin by saying that Jesus sometimes does say this: the kingdom of heaven, what life with God is like this. And he says in these two stories, one is like a man who has 100 sheep and he loses one, and he goes and puts the 99 in somewhere safe and then goes out and looks for the one that's lost. Or it's like a woman who has 10 coins, that's all her life savings, 10 coins, not much is it, that she loses one of those, 10% of everything she's saved, and she sweeps the house from top to bottom until she finds it. That's what the kingdom of heaven is like. There's a sense in which what that's saying is that that's the way God searches for us, that we're lost, and God searches and searches and searches until God finds us. That hymn that we often sing, Amazing Grace, says, I once was lost but now I'm found. The God, the Holy Spirit, finds us. We're found and given life in Jesus. When it often means when we look at our lives that we have to spend a disproportionate amount of our time paying attention to that area of our life which we might say is lost. It may be that there are areas where we need to work on, that we're depressed, that we're not performing well, that we're sick, and that we may sometimes need to look at a small part of our life and really pursue that. Or in the life of a family or a community, sometimes that we have to look at only a small part of it in order that wholeness may come about. We can put the 99% or the 90% to one side safely while we try to find the 10% that is lost. Where is it in our own lives that we are lost? When we often talk about being lost, we use perhaps expressions like I've lost direction, I've lost enthusiasm, I've lost motivation, I've lost a sense of purpose. We listen to those issues: loss of a sense of purpose, loss of enthusiasm, loss of a direction, loss of motivation. These aren't material issues at all. These are issues of deep spiritual significance, and we are being invited, I think, when we are invited to pay attention to lostness, to recognise that we need to look at the areas where we have lost or where we are at a loss, and we neglect these at our peril. Jesus says to us, I have come that you might have life and that you might have it abundantly. That where we are lost, he comes to find us and help us to